Little Lineman on ukulele could sound something like this. Now we can add a few little extra things in, like, which is originally done on guitar. So we obviously have to adapt it a bit for ukulele, but this is a really cool song to play on uke because it sort of captures that banjo that you can hear at the background as well as the guitar combined. So the ukulele sort of brings the two together to make quite a really good copy of this. So we're going to take you through the chords. So we're going to zoom in on your fretting hand, and please make sure you've got a copy of the PDF with the chords and everything as well. On the guitar version, for those that maybe have done it on guitar, they refer to a capo at fret 5. With the ukulele, we don't need to capo it, so we're going to get straight to the ukulele chords now, which starts with a D minor, first finger, second finger, third finger. The diagrams are on the PDF as well. That's your D minor. The change from D minor to F is a really nice one because all you do is simply release your ring finger. That's your F. So D minor and F. We'll work on the strumming now. Later you're going to go through to a C. I'm sure you're familiar with the C chord, nice and easy. Going to go from there to B flat. Now this is possibly the only chord that's a little bit of a challenge. The B flat, your first finger has to go flat across both strings 1 and 2. So you can see over there, first finger nice and flat, different angles on it. Middle finger number 2 now has to go onto the third string, second fret, and the ring finger number 3 goes all the way to the fourth string at the top. So it should sound like this. Now some of you might have a different string here. If you've got the traditional thinner string, it's still going to sound cool. The chords will work, don't worry too much about it. Okay, there's your F chord, should sound like this. And then your last chord we need to do for this over here, oh, that is the last chord. Okay, let's put them all together. Alright, we're going to start with the strumming pattern. Now the strumming is easy, but the strumming is really quick. So for this song, this is one of the few that I won't recommend a pick for, because I find if I strum with my first finger, you can see the movement there. I can get a lot more speed with one finger than holding onto a pick, because a pick means more wrist movement, and my hand obviously being larger than my finger will give me faster speed for this particular song. At correct speed, it should be something like this. So you can't really see what my hand is doing there, it's just really, really quick. Slow motion, we're going to do something like this. Down, up, and then a bit of a mute. There we go again. Down, up, and then mute the strum. Now to show the muted strumming, you have to quickly focus onto our fretting hand. And I want us to watch what the pinky does on the fretting hand. Slow motion, you can see the down, up, and now watch the hand. I'm first relaxing my fingers. I'm not removing it, I'm just relaxing it. And the pinky simply lies on the strings to give me this. So slow motion, down. And on repetition as well, after I've done my down, up, mute, I strike the top 2 strings. 1 or 2 strings is fine, but not the full chord. So super slow motion, we're going to have something like this now. Getting a nice angle view on it. Down, up, mute. You can hear the mute there. Down, up, mute. And we're catching the top 2 strings. Now obviously if you've got the traditional thinner string here, your pitch will be a lot more different. So it might be a better idea to catch that string instead. So if you've got a traditional uke, I'll go down and catch that string. But if you've replaced the top string, that deeper sound does sound cool. A lot of uke players are actually switching to the deeper sound there. Okay, slow motion again. Let's go for 4 times in a row if you want to play through with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after that last, we're going to switch to the chord F, which is quite cool. We showed you the tones before. So we're going to zoom out now, get an overall view. And we're going to place the D minor and the F together. Each chord gets played a total of 4 times. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the D minor. So it's a really easy pattern, just really quick. One more time at slow motion if you haven't got full speed yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and F. Now I did have 1 or 2 students last week that battled a bit with the muting. On the chord, if you're on D minor for example, to get that muted sound nice and dead, to get it sounding like that. Now the chord is on, you can hear the chord is working. I relax the pressure, so you can hear now with relaxing these fingers with him relaxed, pressure, relax, they're dead, but it doesn't help him. So the purpose of the pinky is to make sure that the first string goes quiet too. Now I could keep pressure with 1, 2 and 3, but then my pinky might want to push as well. So by relaxing 1, 2 and 3 and by resting the pinky down, I'm guaranteed a nice dead note. Okay, now when we go to the next part of the song, we're looking at now the first 4 lines we've done, D minor to F, D minor to F. And when it says rate yourself and rake yourself, we've got the B flat, C going to B flat to F. We're going to go C, so we've got 2 C's, 1, 2, 2 B flats, and 4 C's. And it sounds pretty cool. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit extra. Now, this is not note for note what they do on the guitar, but it sounds similar and it does sound pretty cool. I want you to play your 3rd string with your finger off, and you're going to go, you can see the little hammer on there, pick, hammer on, you're hitting on with the 2nd finger, you take the finger off, so it's, and then onto the top string, and back onto the open 3rd again, so, and at speed, if you put that with it, we're going to have this. And to get the picking action that I'm doing there is I'm actually playing those notes with the back end nail. 1st finger, back end nail to make it nice and bright. There's the hammer on. Pick, pick, pick. So slow motion on the F chord, for example. 3rd bar. I'll drop it into the 4th bar, and it sounds quite cool. So your introduction, if you want to play with me, I'm going to do that full on the F. Okay. So 4 D minors, 4 Fs, but we're going to lose the last F and put in, which will bring us back to the D minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's quite easy, not moving much, but it's really quick. Now, once you've done the verse, because basically this plus the C, rate yourself and rake yourself, we go to the chorus. When he sings, it's not your fault but mine. We're only going to strum each chord once. So it was 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And you see the 3rd line, I changed that rather profound word to flipped. Okay, you know what the word is, I'm not going to say it. Okay, so I really flipped it up this time. And it goes back to C4, didn't I, my dear? And when he goes to the next D minor, didn't I, my dear, you're back to it. And it's as simple as that. Now, just before we sign off, I'm going to compare the other ukulele to this one with a traditional string, just so you can get an overall idea what it sounds like. Okay, this is my spare ukulele, but it has got the thin string at the top. You can hear the pitch there is quite a bit different from the deeper sound which you can hear in the background. Okay. Now, when you do the riff, it sounds quite weird, so your chord's going to go. So it loses a bit of the impact. So just as a suggestion, maybe replace the string with the thicker one. But the rest of the song works really well. But I would still encourage you to maybe think about going for the thicker, deeper string. It just sounds better. It's a lot more versatile as well, so you can play a lot more guitar songs, and just sounds a lot better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the song. It's a really cool one. It's a very fast one, and have an awesome, blessed week. Take care. Cheers.